ngiyabingelela babatha nombatha ngibingelele ukuhlonishwa mayor noma mayor siyabonga kakhulu kaMdlomo Zandile Foundation ngibingelele bonke abafundisi ngibingelele nemindeni esize kuyona namhlanje egameni laJesu Kristu igama lami Dr. Zandile wabathile uNkulunkulu abona ukuthi kuhle ukuthi ngiyomama wakaceza kaDamba laba uNtombela ngiyabonga nemvume kuba Ntombela ukuthi avume ukuthi ngizoba phakathi kwenu nabantu abadala ngiyathobeka kakhulu ngiyabonga ithuba lokumenywa ukuthi ngizokhuluma mayelana nokwezempilo ngicabanga ukuthi ukaDlomo usesivulele Foundation. He has set a very strong foundation for the day. So okwami today is to just faka blocks nje kule foundation that has been laid, and umkhuleko wami is ngimile phambi kwenu ukuthi ngathi uNkulunkulu engangipha ukuhlakanipha nokuthi akhulume through me ukuthi ngisethe a building block ezokwenza umehluko empilweni zenu. So okuningi mayelana nokwezempilo ngicabanga ukuthi siyakwazi kuhlale kukhulunywa everywhere, common knowledge for most of us. What I'd like to speak to today is certain aspects of impilo that mhlambe fanele sibheke as ama-couples or as imindeni that have a big impact on how umshado or ama-relationships to go forward. Ngizokhuluma just generally about health, and then I'm going to go into detail with regards to sexual health ni ngokwezempilo zasekamereni. So WHO and the World Health Organization defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, not just the absence of disease. So mina njengomama ekhaya ngenza kanjani ukuthi ngibe healthy or i-health yami ibe ezingeni leli ezokwazi ukuthi ngikwazi to provide or to be the support structure that the family needs and ubaba needs. So first of all, it's lifestyle. So we know ukuthi kunama lifestyle diseases, shukela, BP, cholesterol. So yes, kunama family histories, kunama genes are contributor to these things. Ukuthi ziyenzeka yini kuwena noma zenzekile, but over and above that kunendlela thina esingazama ngayo ukuze senze sure ukuthi we don't fall kulawo categories. For example, as umama when you prepare my meals, when you grocer, so you try and make the right choices usenze grocer ukuze musufika ekhaya wenze the right choices musupheka ama lunches for baba or for the children. You try and select. I know it's not easy. You try and select izinto ezingcono than the ordinary. We know about carbohydrates, we know about fats. I'm not going to go into that. We live very busy lifestyles and try a little bit of exercise, ladies, here and there. Sometimes we're busy, assist to this cat, but a bit of a walk at least 3 times a week. Another thing that us as ladies is to have a look at is anemia. It's where igazi lakho is very weak. It doesn't have enough hemoglobin. So we told you all of a sudden uhlala ukhathele, awunayo energy, you look pale. So it's just a word of advice. Get yourself a multivitamin. It gets you going. It gets you ukwazi ukumitha ama demands mhlambe empilo yakho osukunayo leso sikhathi. Pap smears. So every woman who is sexually active needs to have a pap smear. Okungenani kanye ngonyaka. A pap smear into examination esiyenzayo where sithatha nje ama cells, sithatha ngebrush akuhlungu. It's a vaginal examination. Sithatha nje ama cells amancane siwayiselebhu bawahlola ukuthi ikhona yini amanye alawo ma-cells akhombisa behavior rough engathi afuna ukuba umdlavuza. Kubalulekile ukuthi sikwenze lokho because the earlier we know about umdlavuza, the better we can treat. Another last thing for ladies, you need to know amabele akho. So as a lady, you need to be able to you lie down on the bed, upalpate uzwe ukuthi okay, akhona yini ama-lumps engiwaziwayo, khona yini okungajwayelekile, uwazi amabele akho ukuze ukwazi uku-identify uma ngabe khona into wrong. Also, if you are above 40, uyakwazi ukuthi uyokwenza into esithi mammogram. Uyafika nje kadokotela, cela uyokwenza mammogram uyo-check-a, iya-check-a ukuthi are there any lumps, are there any bumps, ngoba sometimes because of your weight or because asazi ugcina ungakwazi ukufeel ama-lumps and things that could be going on in your breast. For abantu besilisa, siyazi ukuthi they live very demanding lives and irresponsibility yokuba bekhaya i-responsibility enkulu. I think sekukhulunywe ngayo. Hence, it causes a lot of stress. Imisebenzi yabantu besilisa are far more demanding than eyethu isikhathi esiningi. So uthola ukuthi they've got a lot of expectations, especially ekhaya, i-pressure eningi. So bagcina sebe-prone to lama-lifestyle diseases, BP, shukela, cholesterol. So nabo, as umama, you can assist in terms of lifestyle or provide such that ubana udla ngendlela. So poor personal care ladies. So at least just basic things they are contributor towards the global or the bigger picture of sexual health. Kunezinto ezithiwa ama-intimate washes zikhona in all cliques, whatever. You find one that suits you. They usually have a very balanced pH. Instead of ukuthi usebenzise insipho, sometimes it can irritate you, sometimes it causes some fungal infections and so forth. For your vagina, you just use the intimate wash and you are good to go. I've had a lot of ladies betadine douche, after my periods, here and there. No. Betadine douche, why we prescribe it, and it's not for everyday use, or every week or every month, no. Also, when we say you can use a betadine douche. The vagina is a very smart organ. Yeah, clean. In such a way that it is self-cleansing. Intimate washes, we are just assisting. And so better than douche ladies, no, because you disorganize the normal flora of your vagina. So because there is always in the vagina a balance between normal bacteria and normal fungi. Bacteria in the vagina, if fungus takes place, it's itching, especially my summer months. So no to ladies, hair care, everywhere. And for optimum sexual health, really, let's just take care of trim nyana or shave or wax, whatever, or suits her, but akube a little bit pleasing. Not you need to put yourself in the way effort time, if I can put it that way. Oral care as well, which includes the visit to the dentist at least once a year, just to make sure everything is in check, some cavities, which can contribute to piece as well in wearing tight underwear. As ladies, we are mothers, snaking, but tight underwear does not do us good, and instead it will promote such ukula with fungus because it's handling our food so no. And then ladies, let's also try to just general care, take care of your bedding. Ulala promoter now with good sexual health in your room. You know, there's candles that you can use, your linen is clean, your basic things, you know, izinto olala ngazo, sifunde nje ukuyithanda noma abantu bengaboni, kubalulekile. Yeah. But usingalala ngeyikipa zamaqina. Sengiyazi ukuthi ikipa enika abantu bazenza. Sengicela ukudlulela kobaba. Abantu besilisa si akukuningi bona. Yebo ngoba khona akuyona indawo yami ukuthi ngingakhuluma nabo kanjena kodwa ngemvume engiyinikho babamahlobo ngingakhuluma. So oral care nakhona is very important. Siyadinga ukuthi even if amazinyo visit the dentist once in a while, wenze sure ukuthi everything is in check. Kunama emlomeni uyaba nembobo ungazi ukuthi unembobo ezinyo. Contribute ekutheni umoya wakho ngakho nawe ungazizwa ungazi, so it's just to check lezo zinto. Nakhona ke ukunakekelwa kweinwele nabo abantu besisa abanazo inwele and khona la sisuke sidinga ukuya la khona inwele kubantu besilisa. So umama mhlambe ngamthengela nje ubaba ikit yakhe encane nesikere ene-nail clipper because nail care as well. Abantu besilisa mase benezipho ezinde bayasilimaza. Uzothi umuntu uzama ukuletha pleasure uzongikweba. So naba abantu besisa khona umsebenzi afanele bawenze. So oral care, hair care, nail care kubantu besilisa, and lastly ama-circumcisions ngiyapromota ukuthi abantu besilisa bayo-circumcise. It's a good way of preventa izifo, number one. Kunesifo ekuthiwa i-human papilloma virus iyahlala ku-foreskin yomuntu wesilisa ungazi. Usuya ekamereni nomama, it promotes ukuthi umama athole cervical cancer kalula because lawo ma-cells iwona awumsuka ukuthi kutholakala cervical cancer. So uma ngabe ingekho indawo yokuthi i-bacteria noma i-virus ihlale ayikwazi ukukhula, indawo fanele ibe conducive for it to grow. So ngiyapromote ukuthi abantu besilisa base-circumcise, it's good and it also helps them babe clean. It also promotes sexual intercourse. Other problems eziba khona during within sexual health is a low libido. A low libido is when mhlawumbe umuntu wesifazane kwenzeka abantu besifazane nabantu besilisa. Umuntu wesifazane umuntu wesilisa akazizwa nje engathi uyafuna ukuba intimate nopartner wakhe. Awazi ukuthi nje awunayo nje that sexual appetite. So akhona ama causes adala lezo zinto. Firstly, stressors, lifestyle diseases angekho managed properly. I've spoken about them. Also poor personal care. Uthola ukuthi upartner wakho akazi nakekelile uza cause ukuthi wena unqene ukumvakashela. So some of the other causes. Also there are hormonal problems that can cause ukuthi umuntu angabi nayo appetite yokuya ocansini. With regards to indlela esitreat-a ngayo, siyazitreat-a the cause. If it's a psychological problem, siyahlala phansi nawe, we can refer you to a psychologist. But if it's a hormonal, sibhalisisa ama-hormones. Otherwise, kuyenzeka ukuthi singayitholi reason. Uthola ukuthi awunayo i-psychological problem, awunankinga nje. In that case, there are drips, tablets, injections esingawanika to try and stimulate libido. Any thought that sometimes abesilisa mostly ababanayo, it's called sexual performance anxiety. This is when mhlambe uke wathi uyalala nomama and awangaperforma kahle. Then the next time usuyasaba sekukhona leyo nto ukuthi mhlambe ngizobheda futhi usunale anxiety eyenza another host of problems. So we just need to yenza ukuthi ugcine ungasalangazaleli kuyocansini, yenza ukuthi ugcine usuba ne sexual dysfunction. So it does happen, we are aware of it as well. Things like premature ejaculation, this is when ubaba uba aroused normally. Kodwa uma ngabe sekulalwa in less than a minute just ejaculate. It happens, and it's a very difficult thing ukukhuluma ngayo kubantu besilisa. There is help. We usually give them antidepressants, although they are not designed with last longer, but a side effect that gives layout. So we try. It's a difficult thing to treat, I have to say, but those are the things that we can do. Then there is something called erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction is when ubaba has got akakwazi ukuthola erection that is hard enough that is firm enough that way ukuthi akwazi to have sexual intercourse. So when get frustrated and it causes a bit of dysfunction because akulaleki with erection that is not firm enough. So it usually happens kubantu besilisa that are over 40, and there are multiple problems ezingadala erectile dysfunction. Lifestyle diseases that I've alluded to, angakhontrolekile, utshwala, and some penile tissue problems. Sometimes the actual penis has got some tissue problems. There is treatment nakhona, so you treat what the cause is. But also there are in PDC advanced manje, shock therapy that you can use to try and improve the society. And then there's the issue about fertility, which is very close to my heart. Many couples, they go through periods of infertility. If it's primary, secondary, infertility, just the take home message means infertility so if couples that are going through that, to get support as couples, because the only problem so investigate for infertility, sitting umama nobaba, sitting a couple of supportana, sitting a couple that has got a one goal, you would see improve and then lastly, I'm a tips to just improve in terms of sexual health. Foreplay is very important. To abantu besilisa, within 2 to 4 minutes they are able to ejaculate, whereas abantu besifazane, it can take them up to an hour to ejaculate. So what foreplay does, so what foreplay does, it bridges leg gap between baba and mama. Foreplay is not necessarily something that happens in the bedroom. Foreplay can start in the morning, mansa suga nje khaya, omunye usemsebenzini, it's a text message, it's kuningi engakwenza leading up to the actual function esekamereni. So ngiyacela nje bobaba ni understand lokho ngokubekezela ukuthi abantu besifazane bayidinga kakhulu foreplay than you. Isimo esikanjalo nje, because this is when we find ukuthi abantu besifazane then baba ne sexual interest kuona, and they really need their needs to be met. Uthola ukuthi umekhula naye sexual interest yakhe iyakhula, whereas abantu besilisa umekhula ithanda ukwehla sexual interest, especially mase azenza yonke into in and out of our bedrooms. So research says that iy'ngane, they sleep deep in the early hours of the morning. So couples that have young children, take advantage of that. Vacation sex. There is something called vacation sex where Ubaba takes you away for a weekend. Plan it. Very usually those weekends are we're planning. I plan it now. Be active. Have lubricant, because sometimes women, they would get dry, especially with increasing age. Lubricant. It's a good opportunity of using toys, trying different positions within a vacation, because a vacation provides a different setting for the both of you. So it's a good chance to start new things. And then as a parting shot from me, they say that the more ejaculations a man has, the less the chances of cancer. The more ejaculations a man has ekhaya, you'll have less chances of getting cancer. Yeah.